What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, alongside.
I don't have those moves. I'm Nick Lugowitz, VP at 360.
The reason I'm getting into it is because we're doing some functional shit. These are high knees, shit, boom, boom. All right, I got my EXO shirt on. 360 cut, man. Hot brand. Doing a lot of shit. Moving up. This is my man, Nick. He basically, well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's the man over there because I haven't met anybody else. So we're just assuming nobody else exists. So as far as you're concerned, he's the only one over there. He's doing everything from accounting to cleaning the bathrooms.
Mostly cleaning the bathrooms.
Thing is, what you don't know is they're a large company, so quality control. Like some of these small companies come along, and they ain't got NSF, they ain't got none of that stuff. This is a brand that has the lab testing, has the NSF facility, so you don't have to worry about, oh, small brand, can I trust the quality? Let me tell you this, I know stuff you don't know about the company. Trust me, you can trust this company because they have too much to friggin' lose.
Yeah.
They can't fake the funk. Speaking of faking the funk, which has nothing to do with this because he ain't faking anything, this comes from my man, Zach. Football training. This is right up my alley.
I like this.
Right up my alley. My alley is right. Not just kidding. Hello, sir. Really? Does he have to make me feel old like that?
Maybe he was addressing me because of the beard. It demands respect.
He doesn't even know you're here. He was sent in June.
I'm trying to do you a favor here.
I got it. I'm fine.
I apologize, sir.
As long as my beard stays dark, it's just not as good as yours or thick. Okay. This is the only hair I have. This is the best. Like, my whole body's bald. I got facial hair.
He says that his is thicker than mine.
My beard, or never mind. Anyway,
Obviously, my beard's thicker.
Hello, hello, sir. I'm looking to get a football-style training routine, specifically working towards being a defensive end. Now, a defensive end is beautiful because you're doing acceleration training and you're doing lateral movements. Lateral movements and acceleration training is the name of the game. Unfortunately, I don't want to do a 40-minute video, but I do have a video from a couple weeks ago which has acceleration training and lateral movements. I'm going to link down below, alongside linking up 360 cut, which is something that their aminos and everything can go great for your training. Check it out, 360 cut and that video linked down below. You mentioned having played football in the past, so I thought I would ask if you have any training, nutritional, and or supplemental advice you give me so I can perform at my best. I'm assuming you're under 20. I'm assuming he's under 20. Not IQ, but age. Playing football, his IQ will go down because he's going to be butting heads with motherfuckers all day long, right?
Actually, that's science.
Yeah. So what do you have to add to this? I mean, you're obviously an athletic man.
Used to be.
Or you were in the past.
Now I'm just fat.
Fat with arm veins. Yeah, he's really fat. He has abs. He has fucking mental issues is what he has. Okay, go on.
No, as far as football training goes, I told you I worked with Baylor with their strength and conditioning program with their football team.
Perfect guy here for this, yeah.
But, I mean, you're a young kid, man. Keep yourself versatile. Agility training is going to be important. Mark mentioned lateral movements, things like that, acceleration, deceleration, those types of things. You got to get stronger in that position, but don't make that necessarily your primary focus. I see too many guys in football, too many inexperienced football coaches focusing on the weight room, focusing on the squat.
Yes.
You need to get better at your position.
Yep.
All right. Having a good position is going to help you get better at every other position you can possibly do.
My favorite position is.
Exactly. As far as nutrition goes, eat for your body, eat for your energy needs. That's the biggest thing. If you're an athlete, eat for your freaking energy needs.
He's going to need a lot of calories to keep on weight for that kind of position, because the training you're going to do now, I want to add to what he said. Now, in Exos, there's different layers of training. First, you start with pillar prep. And again, the video I linked down below, there's no need to talk about it because I showed it. I demonstrated it, but I'm going to just go over nutritional. He's right. Make sure you get a gram per pound of body weight of protein, get adequate fat. But I'm guessing you're younger, man. Just eat where you gauge it.
Calories,
so you gain if you want to gain about 2 pounds a month is fine. Just don't get over fat. But if you're training hard, it will help you. But basically what he said on strength training couldn't be more fucking true. Strength training is you have pillar prep, which is basically foam rolling, getting your pillar ready. That'll take about 20 minutes pre-workout. Then movement prep. That's where you do things like band work. You're going to see that in the video. You're going to do a lot of band work. And for you, focus a lot on the lateral band work because that's where your power's going to be. Yeah. So you want to be able to push off because you're coming around that corner. You're whipping around, doing that arm under, Yeah. So, okay. So you got that. You got your movement prep. Skipping, marching, all that good shit, right? So then you go to Plyos. Now for you, what Plyos are going to do, if you're going one leg laterally, so you're coming one leg, boom, boom, go the other way, boom, boom, over hurdles. What's that doing? Well, it's preventing injuries because it's getting your ankles and your knees ready for the kind of movement you're going to have in games. Medicine ball is next. What do you do with that? Fucking throw a medicine ball. It's pretty simple.
Slams, yeah.
Then you do your skill training, which what I demonstrate on the video is acceleration training. Then you do strength. Strength is like there. Because we're not concerned. We want you to be strong, but at the end of the day, man, you got to be able to do all that other shit preferentially.
Yeah.
Strength will come, okay? And then you do energy systems development, which is something like Tabata or some kind of sprint drills, right? That's an Exos training system.
Yeah. DN position, your recovery is super important. The Tabatas are going to be a great thing.
And post-workout shake is critical. Because you need to recover to train the next day. I know people go, it doesn't matter in science. Really? Last time I checked, every elite training center in the country utilizes post-workout nutrition as a priority.
And intra. A lot of the guys at these college programs, what they'll do is, obviously they're well hydrated before they do all of their pillar movements, all of their agility movements, all of that. Then when they actually get into the weight room, they're actually drinking an intra-workout, carb BCAA shake to recover after all that, keep them going through the workout, and then it's post-workout nutrition, shake and carbs right afterwards as well.
And shaking carbs for athletes, I've seen either 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 used more frequently. Yeah. If it's more of a strength-based day, I'd go 2-to-1, so you go 50 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein for most. Again, if you're a 300-pound lineman, I might do less actually because you're fucking fat. But for a DN, usually leaner, usually have trouble keeping on size from what I see. I'd go either 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 would be 75 carbs, 25 protein is a general guideline that I use. And that's just to get you back. 45 minutes later, eat a meal. And of course, before training, make sure you have at least, if it's in the morning, a lot of these guys train around 10 a.m. usually. Or if you're a high school player, around 3 p.m., make sure you have a good amount of carbs, like 200 to 400, 500. If you train first thing in the morning, at least 100. Yeah. But just don't fall. You're not a low carb guy. You're an athlete. Don't worry about abs. Don't worry about shredded quads. Worry about getting the fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's it. I think we both bring. He obviously trained it. I currently, I have my athlete thing. I mean, I've played it. So at the end of the day, that's all we got. As far as supplementation, I'm guessing you're under 20. Protein, carbs, creatine maybe.
Tren.
A good. Let's assume he's getting drug tested. A good intra workout. I like carb 10 as my carb. However, intra workout, you could do Gatorade. I mean, it's fine. Just get the carbs. Post workout, I do like carb 10 because I don't want that insulin spike. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. If you have Gatorade and you need to use that.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the powder, the more comprehensive, complex type of carbs intra workout as well. Yeah. Carb 10 and mixing it with 10 grams of BCAAs, I think is going to be good to go.
I think that's beautiful, and they have obviously their.
We do make a BCAA, our 360 Sport. This one is actually BCAAs with MCT oil as well. So that's gonna be good to help recovery and other things in there.
So give that a try. Links down below. Hope that helped you. That's not a game.